Mini episode 1318 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini Episode 1318, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 16 of the 2020 NFL season, our 17th year of coverage. Last week we were 5-8-3 overall, 1-2 on the Big Three, and 1-0 on the lock, bringing the record to 126-90-8, 26-18-1, and 9-6 on the season. Here's our picks this week. New Orleans -7 over Minnesota, Tampa Bay -10 over Detroit, Arizona -6.5 over San Francisco, Miami -2.5 over Las Vegas, Cleveland -10 over the New York Jets, Cincinnati +7.5 over Houston, Jacksonville +7.5 over Chicago, the New York Giants +10.5 over Baltimore, Kansas City -10.5 over Atlanta, the LA Chargers -3 over Denver, Washington in a pick'em over Carolina, the LA Rams in a pick'em over Seattle, Philadelphia -3 over Dallas. For our Big Three, it's Buffalo -7.5 over New England and Green Bay -3 over Tennessee. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 16, it's Indianapolis in a pick'em over Pittsburgh. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy over managing. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, and Russell Wilson. Running back, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, and Joe Mixon. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, Kenny Golladay, Chris Godwin, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, and Michael Thomas. Tight end, Travis Kelce and George Kittle. Remember, our pre-Sunday game picks and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page, at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 15 QBs, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Phillip Rivers, Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan, Ryan Tannehill, and Deshaun Watson. We like 17 running backs, Le'Veon Bell, Giovanni Bernard, Chris Carson, Mike Davis, J.K. Dobbins, Kenyon Drake, Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette, Melvin Gordon, Kareem Hunt, Josh Jacobs, David Johnson, David Montgomery, Tony Pollard, Miles Sanders, DeAndre Swift, and Jonathan Taylor. We like 14 wide receivers, Brandon Ayuk, Robbie Anderson, Cole Beasley, Brandon Cooks, Amari Cooper, Corey Davis, Stephon Diggs, T.Y. Hilton, Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, Jarvis Landry, C.D. Lamb, Adam Thielen, and Robert Woods. And we like 5 tight ends, Mark Andrews, Rob Gronkowski, T.J. Hawkinson, Robert Tonyan, and Darren Waller. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.